Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today I have two teams for you for the World event, Fox Hunt. Pretty tight restriction here, it's just War Gear, and then we have a Spell Damage Medal. Wargear don't really hit all enemies very easily. It's not their thing, so it was a little bit difficult finding some teams for you, but I ended up doing it. So we got two teams here for you, a high-level team and a low-level team. First one here is actually using the new troop that turns, green gems to spirit gems, Inari. Spirit gems are blue, and they drain 2 mana from each enemy or something like that for everyone you match. So they're kind of annoying, actually. I thought they were going to be something else, but they're kind of annoying, and yeah. But we're using it, and it's an empowered converter that makes blue for our Dawnbringer. So we got Dawnbringer, we got Ranger, we got Scurvy Sea Dog, and we have Inari. If you're a keen eye here, you're picking up on that two of my empowered converters are converting the same thing. I didn't notice that till my last couple battles, but they're both converting green to blue. So if you can, make sure you use like a 50% start class that maybe has a green storm on it, so you can take better advantage of that. The one time I needed both of them, it did work out though. So main thing was I wanted to use all yellow teammates, so I can make the Dawnbringer hit as hard as possible. Plus, 2 of them are empowered converters. And then the Ranger's there just to clean up. I don't think it hits very hard in this event, but it's the only thing that hits all enemies that could like do some AOE chip damage to maybe finish something off if we needed it to, that uses a different color and stuff. It uses green. So yeah, I went with Dawnbringer with all yellow allies with 2 empowered converters and a cleanup helper. I thought that was the way to go. That's one thing you could learn from this event. Whenever you have a weird restriction where you just can't find anything good to use, think about your weapons, is what I would say. Especially if they let you use all your weapons. Like, we have some weapons that hit all enemies. We have some good weapons. Always think about maybe Dawnbringer or Dancing Daggers or Black Manacles. What's the Daemon Wet Fiend Fire if you have Daemons. There's a couple others that will hit all enemies that are, or they're just really strong, or they're just good for the typing or restriction. So think about your weapons. Maybe even doomed weapons would be good for this one, because there are some skull troops that you could try, but it's spell damage, so you don't really want to go down the skull route. And the reason I didn't do Wolf Garrick is because he, at his best, he's going to have to cast twice, while Dawnbringer only has to cast once. So I'm always trying to drill this into y'all that you need to use strong AOE damage for these events, and not like try to one shot or devour, like hit one enemy. I don't know. You got to hit all enemies, because the times that you clear in one shot are gonna make up for the times that you don't. And that Wolf Garrick or whatever, the one-shot troop, is gonna do its. It's gonna have to cast a certain amount of times every single battle, even in the easy battles. So in the end, you come out ahead using a weapon or troop that hits all enemies. So, because you make up for it on the easy battles where you clear it in one shot so fast, you're on to the next battle. While Wolf Garrick is casting twice no matter what. So you have to get him up twice, and he's a mythic. So I wouldn't use Wolf Garrick, but it's not the worst choice ever. I wouldn't be mad at it. The second team here is the low-level team. It is triple persistence with Lupine's Edge. Now, on an event where it wasn't the right Kingdom week, somebody would be like, well, I don't have Lupine's Edge. How am I supposed to use this team? I don't, what else can I use instead of that? Well, it's in the soulforge right now, so you can just go get it. It's only 300 diamonds. It's a weapon you should probably have for your Guardian teams. So go grab it in the soulforge. But yeah, this is a Guardian team. Those always work pretty good. You're hitting multiple enemies. And like I was just saying with Wolf Garrick, we're not hitting all enemies, but this is the low-level team. Like, if you're using Wolf Garrick, you're pretty much using, like, this is equivalent to that. This devours. This hits 2 enemies. This does extra damage to green. But these are common troops that are low rarity. I'm not using some super high rarity troop that has a high mana cost that has to be cast twice. I'm using a very low mana cost, 50%, it starts with 7 mana there after every, see what I'm saying? So, because I'm using Geomancer class, so I can 50% start it. It's a very low mana cost. Everybody has it because it's a common. It hits multiple troops and devours, and it has a weapon that goes with it. So I would recommend that if you don't have Dawnbringer. So high level team is the Dawnbringer team. Low level team is the Persistence team. If you come up with anything else, though, put it in the comments. I just couldn't find any other troops that hit all enemies, and that's usually what you want with a spell damage medal. I have a scoring video out. If you need to know the scoring, go check that out. I'll link it at the end of this video. It should be popping up any second in the upper left-hand corner here. So if you need the scoring, check that video out. It's pretty short as well. So go watch both these videos in about 10 minutes. But yeah, good luck with the events. I'll see you in the weekly preview in a couple hours. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. Helps a lot. Tell your gut about the channel, comment below. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.